tonight to gauge real-time reaction. We're looking at Twitter because you can track who's saying what and from where. In the U.S., Twitter is dominated by white tweeters. Those who tweet about politics are mostly men. Users who favor Trump outpace those who favor Clinton almost 5-1. But if you dig a little deeper into the data, some stories emerge. That's what our Adrienne Arsenault has been doing tonight. Adrienne, what were you seeing as this debate wrapped up?
Well, Peter, our focus has been looking at the Twitter conversations happening in the most important swing states. So that's Pennsylvania, Ohio, Florida. And if you look at the week leading up to this debate, it was the Trump tapes, the allegations of sexual assault against Donald Trump that dominated all the conversations in the swing states, outpaced almost every other topic: immigration, terrorism, Clinton's emails. And now, well, it's interesting because those conversations about the Trump tapes have completely fallen off the map, along with conversations about Hillary Clinton's emails and WikiLeaks. Instead, right now, in the moments after the debate, people are talking about the economy, immigration, and abortion, and at no other time in the last month have those conversations dominated quite like this. You know, what are we to infer from all of this? Well, really, the tone of the conversations has been overwhelmingly negative for Donald Trump, especially on the economy. People seem to want to hear more details from him other than constant criticisms of NAFTA.
We know the exchanges were heated a few times. Paul shows some of those. Which of the back and forth seemed to really stick with people?
Quite a few of them did, but I think really it was the angry discussion about abortion that resulted in sort of the most spikes, if you will. Really the conversation about what would happen to abortion rights with changes to the Supreme Court in the future. Here's a little bit of the exchange they had on that.
It's not okay with me, because based on what she's saying and based on where she's going and where she's been, you can take the baby and rip the baby out of the womb in the 9th month on the final day.
That is not what happens in these cases, and using that kind of scare rhetoric is just terribly unfortunate.
You know, that line from Hillary Clinton about scare rhetoric seemed to spark a lot of talk on Twitter. At last count, there were 18,000 conversations happening about abortion in the moments that that conversation was happening. It's never been that high. And again, the tone of those conversations, once more, overwhelmingly negative for Donald Trump, which is interesting because numerically he has far more Twitter supporters than Hillary Clinton. Peter?
All right, Adrienne, thank you very much.